Raw is live tonight, and our general manager has put together one heck of a card for this show. Hey, everybody, Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and
me, Byron Saxton,
are here tonight live.
What happened? We couldn't get Booker tonight?
We couldn't get Otunga? We couldn't get Coach?
I get it, guys. I get it.
We love you, Byron.
And what a lineup on this card, starting with a bang. Sit tight for singles action coming up next.
We have a great match coming up next.
We have a real fan favorite taking on some tough competition.
Oh, we aren't going anywhere.
Oh, look at this, not wasting any time. These two are going at it. This matchup hasn't even started yet.
These two might tear each other apart before the bell even rings.
Rights and lefts, the referee trying to separate these two, trying to get control here.
These two have been waiting a long time to get their hands on each other.
And finally, the matchup begins.
Focusing her attention on the body here.
Definitely an electric feeling to this venue tonight.
Settle in, guys. This is going to be a blast to watch.
She's starting to stagger a bit, but she knew this match wasn't going to be easy.
But it's still early here, guys. It's going to take a whole heck of a lot more than this to keep her down.
And once again, we see a return to the specific maneuver.
Hey, whatever works. She drops her with a clothesline.
Now back to the ring.
Oh, what a forearm!
That was dirty.
Beautiful head scissors.
Twice as nice. You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
And she delivers a crushing leg drop.
I think she should stay down.
Gosh, the same move over and over. This is relentless.
She goes for the cover. Not enough to end this one. Way too early. Here she goes, guys. She shows signs of life.
She's showing a lot more than that.
Seems to be, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match on ice.
She is on fire.
And she goes down hard.
That'll leave a mark. The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying, but it's not a guarantee. Sometimes it takes 2 or even 3 to get the job done, and even then, it's not a sure bet. A la Randy Savage versus the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 7.
That's my favorite match of all time. Randy Savage landed an amazing 5 top rope elbow drops, but was still unable to put Warrior away. And you know what? He probably could have hit him with 5 more. There was just no stopping the Warrior on that night.
If an opponent exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible.
The rankings are out, guys, and this superstar has to be happy about what the polls revealed this week.
there's been a lot of talk about this superstar's latest spot in the power rankings, but if you ask me, those things are overblown.
Well, many are clearly happy with this week's power rankings, as Byron was saying. I can tell you that there were many superstars in the locker room earlier today who were none too pleased.
Well, there's only one way to fix that, and that's to go out there and win. There's no use walking around with a boo-boo face. That'll get you nowhere.
Despite having an impressive spot in this week's power rankings, I'm told this superstar isn't all concerned with things like,
Oh, I hate to see it end like this.
These ladies put on quite a show. Here's another gander.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs, because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic.
Here is your winner, the Queen.
And the first match of the night comes to an end in thrilling fashion.
come on, ref, let it get back in there. Let's get a true winner.
These fans are hoping the next match is as entertaining as the last. Singles match on tap next. Up next, we have singles action. We have a real fan favorite taking on some tough competition.
Let's do it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Mount Olympus, the Princess.
Two of WWE's top stars ready to go here in one-on-one action.
This is the match I've been waiting for, guys. Ever since it was announced, I've been looking forward to seeing these two clash.
And her opponent, from parts unknown, Su Yung.
Big-time singles matches on deck here. And Byron, what should we expect to see here tonight?
Well, given the shape these superstars appear to be in here tonight, I fully expect to see one of the most competitive matches we've seen in a very long time.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano. Oh, this is dangerous right here. A few inches off there.
Inches? She missed by at least a foot, Cole.
That'll make your heart beat. And we're back to this form of attack. Oh, she doesn't care about fighting fair. She's on the defensive now, but I'd be surprised if she doesn't find a way back in control of this thing.
Pump the brakes a bit, Cole. I know exactly what you're thinking, and I can tell you with all certainty, she still has plenty of gas left in the tank.
She's definitely slowing down here a bit, but that doesn't mean it's the end of the road for her. Not by a long shot.
Here's a cover. And a kick out.
Nah, not yet. Too early.
It's clothesline after clothesline. It's clothesline after clothesline. She may be in a bad way here. Looks like her chances of winning this match are starting to dwindle.
It looks to me, guys, like she may have underestimated her opponent here tonight, and now she's paying for it.
Leapfrog. Drop down. Takes her down.
Wow, nice move right there.
It's clothesline after clothesline. Look at the look in her eyes.
Jeez.
She's in the zone now. What a savage attack to the neck region. And she's knocked off her feet.
I think that one caught her by surprise, Michael.
Vertical suplex.
Nice. She's back in full control now.
She goes for the cover. She got the shoulder up in time.
With all the damage done, you have to wonder how much more it'll take.
She's got that gleam in her eyes. She's looking at it. Oh, no. She's in a bad way now.
That has got to be it.
That'll knock you silly, that's for sure.
Kick out at 2. Oh, that may have been a slow count.
She's still in this one.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
Thank you for spending your Monday night with us. After seeing what we have in store, I'm sure you won't be disappointed. And she got her with a clothesline. Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime you're in the ring longer than you have to be.
Yeah, but sometimes you just enjoy beating somebody up, especially if you're in the ring with somebody like Saxton.
For years, Monday night has been the most exciting night in sports entertainment, and the action we're seeing here is a lot of the reason why. Keep your eye on this one.
Whoa! Look at her go!
ruthlessness really coming through here.
I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before. Incoming.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
Here's the cover. True testament to grit.
What a kick out.
She's going to need to protect the back of her head better than that.
Now with complete control.
That shot was perfect. If you get hit with a lot more of those, getting nailed once turns into a full-scale beating. She's out of it, guys.
Yeah, she's leaving herself wide open here.
Plants a knee right on her face.
She's got something in mind.
She's turning the tables.
Ain't turned yet. Still got some work to do.
She's sticking to the game plan no matter how redundant it may be.
She drops her with a clothesline.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's gonna be over.
Using her feet here.
And a pin attempt. Real close, too close for comfort.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here.
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and how impactful that move has been as of late. I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful.
She goes for the cover.
And she kicks out at 2.
What a match.
Delivered.
I've talked to several people who think she's bitten off more than she can chew here. I can't say that I agree. I'm told her photo galleries are responsible for a good portion of WWE's.com's huge traffic numbers last month. I want to take a moment to thank all of you for tuning in to one of the greatest women's matchups I've ever seen. Oh, come on, not like this. This is not how I wanted to see this end.
Let's look back on the action from the last match.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. There's good, there's great, and then there's downright unbelievable WWE action. Ladies and gentlemen, you just got a taste of the unbelievable.
Here is your winner, the Princess.
The ref had no choice here but to end this one via countout.
Man, I'll tell you, going out like that is a tough pill to swallow.
As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a win this was. Simply amazing. Catch your breath because the next match should be every bit as good. Singles action on tap right now. We got one-on-one action coming your way next. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date, taking on some tough competition.
Who will reign supreme?
Making her way to the ring from Japan, the Sailor Blade.
One-on-one action coming up here, guys, and I'm willing to bet this will be one we won't soon forget.
Totally agree, Michael. When you have two superstars as hungry as these two competing in the ring, you can bet it'll be memorable.
And her opponent, from New York, Blade Demon.
Now look at this.
Uh-oh, here we go.
There is an absolutely big fight feel in the arena tonight for this one.
Yeah, and judging...
Oh, man, there it is, and we have unofficially started here.
Yeah, this referee won't put up with too much of this. They need to get in the ring so we can officially start here.
Finally, these two are in the ring where their grudge can get settled.
No more excuses. We're going to find out who the better superstar is.
The only thing that would make this match more enjoyable to watch would be if I was calling it without you two bozos interrupting me.
Oh, what an up! What an upper!
That strike was strategically placed on her opponent.
Shoulders on the mat. Digging deep for a kick out.
Too soon.
And the strike connects.
Oh, that was a hard shot. What a strike.
She has some reason to be concerned here, but you certainly cannot count her out yet.
You know, she's the kind of competitor that actually likes getting hit. It motivates her. And this might just be what she needs to put her over the top, believe it or not.
These women are so evenly matched at this point, guys. There's just no telling which one of them will walk out of here victorious.
Look at this. She comes up with a slam.
That shot hit the opponent exactly in the right spot. What accuracy. Oh, what an upper. Second time's a charm. This is not where she wants to be. I'd say her fans have every reason to be concerned here. This battle's not over yet.
She's still in this one.
Not today. Oh, what a backbreaker.
Man, just ugly impact.
Running knee. Hard landing there.
Nothing to worry about, just a little misstep on her part.
Targeting the neck there.
She's starting to stammer here. We're going to see what she's made of here, guys. I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Power DDT!
Good night.
She goes for the cover.
She got the shoulder up in time.
She's still in this one.
We're looking at complete domination here.
She wants to finish this.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay.
She's hurting all over.
Now that's what I call make.
She goes for the cover.
You can put this one in the bank.
Now let's take another look at these wonderful women in action.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic. I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. This entire match was just one big highlight reel, and I didn't expect anything else.
Here is your winner, the Sailor Blade.
Big singles win here, guys. Wow, when you pick up a pinfall victory over somebody like that, you've done something right.
Guys, it sounds like we can all agree that was an extremely impressive win. We'll see if the next match lives up to the hype of the first. Next up, tag team action.
Buckle up because we have a contest that's going to blow the roof off this place.
It'll be the good guys against a tuned group of combatants.
Big time matchup.
the way to the ring, the champions, the Queen, and McGregor, the good guys. And their opponents, the Outsider and the Rocker.
Guys, we have a big-time tag team match coming up here.
A big-time match with big-time stakes, Michael. Neither one of these superstars can afford a loss right now.
Here we go, guys. Tag team action is underway.
Guys, there's nothing like a good old-fashioned tag team match.
Tag.
That's a great example of teamwork right there. Believe it or not, guys, this superstar wasn't overly pleased with this past week's rankings. And you know what? I tend to agree. Who's voting on this stuff anyway?
Pinning predicament.
Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Too soon.
Looking to steal one. Got the shoulders down. And there's the kick out.
Too soon.
She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move.
Well, while I disagree with Corey's assessment of this week's rankings, I do support his right to an opinion. And you too can voice your opinion on this week's rankings by using hashtag WWE Power Rankings on social media.
And I'm seeing a lot of varying opinions, which is... Though, interestingly enough, I don't see any that agree with what Corey was saying. Go figure.
Elbow right to the back of the neck.
In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women got so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner, and Tamina was in Natalya and Carmella's corner.
Looking to damage her leg here. I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalya's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's overconfidence let the Irish lass kicker turn the tide and get back into the match. And then it was elementary from there for the Irish-born superstar.
Naomi did an excellent job of making sure any quote-unquote committee nonsense cost her girls the match. Once Becky Lynch got Carmella locked in the disarmor, there was nothing for the Staten Island Princess to do but to tap out. And it didn't take long for that to happen.
Looks like the strategy here is to take out the legs.
She's starting to feel it. But this one appears far.
Look out. There's the tag.
And that changes the entire outlook for these women, Michael.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
The shoulders are down. She got the shoulder up in time.
Tried for it early.
What a forearm. I must say, fellas, I was absolutely shocked when I saw the latest weekly rankings. How in the world did this superstar secure such a high spot?
Dodges a bullet there. As we've seen many times over the years, the weekly rankings can be a source of great debate. And Byron, it seems Corey has taken issue with this week's rankings. Do you have any issue with how this week's numbers played out?
Not at all, Michael. In fact, I applaud the voters for getting, in my opinion, everything right from top to bottom.
Guys, I was in the locker.
Big move coming. Wait, there it is, Hiranagi.
That was simply amazing.
She's not too anxious to get up.
She's got something in mind.
Or a pump handle come. Boom.
Incredible suplex.
She's certainly looking good now, Cole.
What a slam, Michael.
I don't know why anybody would be shaking their head over this superstar's ranking, Corey. It's been one impressive performance after another. If you ask me, it's well-deserved.
I completely agree, Michael, and I wouldn't put too much stock in what Corey was saying anyway. He tends to hang with a pretty cynical crowd these days.
She goes for the quick pin. Gets the shoulder up.
She's still in this one.
Look at her go. Man. You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
There may be no escaping this fireman's carry.
I don't know. Never say never, Cole.
When she gets in attack mode, look out. Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you, bad things happen when you do that. If you don't believe me, just go back and watch Skip versus Barry Horowitz from 1995.
I remember that like it was yesterday, Cole. Instead of putting Horowitz away, Skip thought it would be a good idea to do some mid-ring push-ups. And as you were saying, the decision ultimately came back to haunt him.
And she breaks free.
I don't know how she did it, but that was impressive.
They're going for the arm.
She's got it now.
Looks like her partner wants back in this thing.
Yeah, she's sick of watching. She wants to fight.
And she lets her free.
But the damage was certainly done, Michael.
Oh, backing it up there.
Oh, you know that hurt.
And stomping away in the corner.
Just ruthless.
A favorable ranking for sure for this superstar, as Byron was saying, but that shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone. It's been one great performance after another as of late.
This could be all she wrote.
She's got her locked in.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
For some reason, she lets it go.
Did you ever stop to think that she might have something else planned here?
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win.
She goes for the cover. Oh, how resilient was that?
It's going to take more than that. I think this is the beginning of the end.
That back's got to be aching now.
That should do it. Here she goes again.
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you, bad things happen when you do that. If you don't believe me, just go back and watch Skip versus Barry Horowitz from 1995.
I remember that like it was yesterday, Cole. Instead of putting Horowitz away, Skip thought it would be a good idea to do some mid-ring push-ups. And as you were saying, the decision ultimately came back to haunt him.
She's countering nicely now.
Yeah, a second ago, she was almost done.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match.
We've got to cover. One pin broken up easily.
How in the world?
The partner's itching to get back in there, Byron.
No surprise, she's a gamer.
She goes for the cover. Just before 3. That was real close.
Wow, I thought this was over.
As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. No good can come of that.
Yeah, you really want to wait for the exact right time. If you go for it and miss, that could be the momentum shift your opponent has been waiting for.
And her partner's looking to get back in there.
She's tired of resting. She wants to go.
It's always nice when you see a superstar as she fights out.
But that doesn't mean the damage wasn't already done, Michael.
Got her with the elbow. Looks like her partner wants back in this thing.
Yeah, she's sick of watching. She wants to fight. And Michael, while the rankings this past week certainly were impressive, I can only imagine the heights this superstar can climb to.
Come on, they're only numbers, guys. Don't get too caught up in them. What really counts is what happens after the opening bell.
I really can't believe what's gone down so far. This match has been even more physical than I thought it would be. She might have it. This might be it. Oh, my.
Incredible.
She's a force of nature, leaving destruction in her wake. You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
She is on fire.
There it is, the Uranagi.
Game, set, match. This one.
Can she end it here?
Another great tag team match here tonight. I don't think the tag team scene has ever been hotter here in WWE. The tag team scene here in WWE is undergoing a bit of a renaissance, and it's because of action like this. I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
If you're this superstar, you got to be happy about where you're listed in the recent power rankings.
She's looking at it.
This one is over.
She's flirting with a count out here, guys.
Come on, hurry up. Get back in there. A lot of people are questioning how this superstar got such a favorable spot in this week's power rankings. But not to me. Seems...
And that's it. This one is over. How about another look at some of the highlights?
When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff. From the opening bell, this match was one for the ages. I'm almost speechless. Almost.
Here are your winners, The Outsider and The Rocker.
Big win here in tag team action tonight.
That's a big win any day of the week, on any show, in any arena, Michael.
And that's the kind of action we've come to expect here on Raw. What an amazing match. The WWE is the gift that keeps on giving. Next, singles action on tap right now.
Hold on to your seats. We have singles action coming up next.
We have one of our breakout talents taking on some tough competition.
This is going to be amazing.
making her way to the ring from parts unknown, the Witch Doctor.
Singles action on its way, and it sounds like this arena is more than ready to kick this one off.
So is social media, Michael. The opening bell hasn't even rung, and yet both these superstars are already trending.
From New York, the Women's Undisputed Champion, the Snake.
Get ready, guys. Big-time singles matches coming up here.
And I can assure you these two superstars have been waiting all day to get their hands on each other.
And the knee gets her good.
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
Man, this card is just packed with so many great matches. And this one is definitely among the most anticipated, I'd say.
Second time we're seeing this here.
Bravo to the voters this past week. It seems they finally got the rankings right. And I know this superstar agrees with me. It's about time.
And she strikes with great precision.
Well, while Corey lauds the Power Rankings voting process, I will say that there are more than a few people who think a few mistakes were made this past week, particularly as it relates to the Superstars ranking.
Michael, I'm not at all surprised to hear that Corey has a different opinion than...
Look at this.
Not sure what made her think now was a good time for a pin attempt.
Too soon.
And another one.
Big boot! Jeez.
Almost knocked silly by that strike. I understand the idea of being relentless, but I think most would agree repeating a specific move is an unorthodox approach. She's absorbing some offense here. We've certainly seen her withstand worse in the past, though.
If you're worried about her now, you haven't seen many of her matches. She can withstand so much more punishment than this.
It's been an amazing match up to this point, guys, and from where I sit, any one of these women can win this thing.
What's this, Corey?
I think they're looking for the Romero special.
Oh, no, it's over.
There it is.
Perhaps thinking something else here.
Not sure why, though, Michael. She seemed to have it really cinched in.
Got her good with a kick. Well-executed drop kick.
Guys, some are saying this should...
She might have so painful.
Nice. Shut it down.
We're looking at complete domination here. Hell's Gate!
This is
Hell's
bad.
Gate!
This is real bad.
The Gogoplana's locked in.
This could be it, guys.
Look at this. She releases the hold.
That's a little surprising. No?
There certainly is a... She's looking at it. Well, that's any indication she's not taking any prisoners in this one. She goes for the cover. And you could put this singles match in the books. Now let's take a look back at some of the great action.
I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Here is your winner, the Snake.
And there's your winner.
I got a feeling we're going to be talking about her for a long time to come.
What a great match we just saw here on Raw. Thank you to everybody at home for choosing to spend part of your Monday night with us. We'll see if the next match can equal that last one. Singles match on tap next. We got one-on-one action coming your way next. We have a real fan favorite against an imposing adversary.
Gonna settle the score.
Making her way to the ring from New York, the World Heavyweight Champion, Kitty.
And guys, don't discount the importance of this match. Even though the title is not on the line, this is still very much a huge match for her.
Cole, when you're the champion, every match is a huge match. Remember, you have an entire locker room looking to take you down. Once you show even the least bit of weakness, that's when they've got you.
And her opponent, from Japan, Sal Clark.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for one-on-one action.
And Michael, it sounds to me like this crowd already picked the one who they want to win this match.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Settle in, guys. This is going to be a blast to watch.
You know what I like about her? She's approaching this match the same as she would if the title was on the line. Oh, man.
I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before. There was a little something extra behind that chop. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. She got her with the drop kick. She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move.
Guys, it's almost as if this superstar has been walking on air ever since the latest rankings came out. I don't think I've ever seen anybody as excited to see where they're ranked.
Oh, what incredible power!
Wow, what a vertical suplex. Nothing wrong with being excited about your spot in the weekly rankings, Byron. Now let's see if the momentum can continue here tonight.
I don't know what everybody's so happy about. It's clearly a glitch in the system or a misprint or something. I mean, there's no way this superstar earned a spot that high.
This superstar comes in here tonight with a pretty impressive ranking, guys. And well-deserved, too, if you ask me. Right to the face. Takes her off her feet.
That's how you eliminate somebody's vertical game.
Sling blade! Into the quick cover. Digging deep for a kick out. Wow.
An impressive ranking for this superstar indeed, but just because you're in the top 10 doesn't make you unstoppable. We've seen superstars with all the momentum in the world lose matches before. It happens all the time.
Hey, Owen Hart pinned Bret Hart on the same night that the Hitman would set the challenge for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 10. There's a perfect example of what you're talking about right there.
She dodges that one.
Oh man, she's rolling now.
Every superstar knows that the key to being a perennial main eventer is securing a favorable spot in the weekly rankings, just like this superstar did this past.
She wants this win bad. She goes for the cover. And she kicks out with relative ease.
She's still in this one.
Look at her go.
Corey's absolutely right. The weekly rankings are so very important to achieving long-term success here in the WWE. But what everybody has to realize is getting that favorable ranking is only half the battle.
She's looking at it. It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
Can't waste any time here.
She's not going away yet.
So resourceful.
Looks like she wants to win early.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
Now, she's got all the right moves. She goes for the cover. Digging deep for a kick out.
And we continue.
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you bad things happen when you do that. If you don't believe me, just go back and watch Skip versus Barry Horowitz from 1995.
I remember that like it was yesterday, Cole. Instead of putting Horowitz away, Skip thought it would be a good idea to do some mid-ring push-ups. And as you were saying,
she might have it. The human body can only absorb so much of that.
Talk about taking.
Can she keep her down? This one's over. Hard to imagine, but that match was even better than advertised. Here's another look at that history-making encounter.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff.
Here is your winner, Kitty.
What a grueling match. It looked like anybody's match there toward the end.
I don't make the matches, but if I did, I'd put these two back in the ring ASAP. Amazing match.
What an effort we saw here. Truly a great match. The wait is finally over, folks, so strap in for the main event. Singles action coming your way. Don't move. We have a great match coming up next. We have a real fan favorite taking on some tough competition. I can't wait for this. This is going to be an unbelievable matchup.
I've been waiting to see this one go down for a long, long time. And it's going to happen in moments. Oh, we don't have to wait much longer.
Oh, look at driving the superstar kidney first into the apron. The official looking to separate these two, and the brawl's underway. Chaos! And there's the bell. And here we go.
Ouch.
This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
When you have competitors on the level of these women, you just know it's going to be a great match.
This is sickening to watch. The ref had no choice but to call the match. I can't wait for this. This is going to be an unbelievable matchup.
I've been waiting to see this one go down for a long, long time, and it's going to happen in moments. Oh, we don't have to wait much longer.
Oh, look at driving the superstar kidney first into the apron. The official looking to separate these two, and the brawl is underway. Chaos! Each of these competitors looks to gain momentum with a win tonight.
Whoever gets the early advantage could take this thing to a win.
And with the women's division as white hot as it is right now, you just know this match is going to be one for the ages.
And she got her with a clothesline. Leapfrog. Drop down. She hits the deck hard. Things starting to go the other way for her. Nothing she can't fire back from, though.
You know, she's the kind of competitor that actually likes getting hit. It motivates her. And this might just be what she needs to put her over the top, believe it or not.
She goes for the cover. There's not a person in this arena who thought that was it for him.
Not yet. Too early.
That strike definitely found its target. Looking for all the glory here. With authority.
Not yet.
Bravo to the voters this past week. It seems they finally got the rankings right. And I know this superstar agrees with me. It's about time.
Clothesline! Not looking good for her right now. She needs to find a way to get back on the offensive here.
She's losing steam here, fellas. This might be where her opponent looks to put her away.
A rolling elbow.
Well, while Corey lauds the power rankings voting process, I will say that there are more than a few people who think a few mistakes were made this past week, particularly as it relates to the Superstars ranking.
Michael, I'm not at all surprised to hear that Corey has a different opinion than pretty much the rest of the world. It's like he's not happy unless he's pushing somebody's buttons.
And she escapes the submission.
Not a lot of people can break out of that one, Michael.
Takes her down.
Wow, nice move right there.
Driven down hard. She goes down hard.
She's going to be feeling that one for a while. Guys, I was in the locker room when the latest rankings were released, and I can tell you that a lot of people were shaking their heads over this superstar's rank.
She's clearly not getting paid by the hour. And the kick out.
Gonna take more than that.
Look out. There she goes.
I don't know why anybody would be shaking their head over this Superstars ranking, Corey. It's been one impressive performance after another. If you ask me, it's well-deserved.
I completely agree, Michael, and I wouldn't put too much stock in what Corey was saying anyway. He tends to hang with a pretty cynical crowd these days.
Oh, and it's a reversal.
Right between the shoulder blades into the pump handle.
Backbreaker.
Every superstar knows that the key to being a perennial main eventer is securing a favorable spot in the weekly rankings, just like this superstar did this past week.
She is on fire.
This could be it. Side slam.
She's got a chance to win it here.
She's calling her out.
Corey's absent.
She's looking at it.
Incredible suplex. Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
Seems to be, guys, like we're just moments away from... There's a pin now. And the shoulder's up in time.
She She's still in this one.
She drops her with a clothesline.
She's in pretty bad shape right here. This may very well be the beginning of the end for her. Given what they've shown us here tonight, it's a shame that one of these women will have to walk away on the losing end of this one.
There's been a lot of talk about this superstar's latest spot in the power rankings, but if you ask me, those things are overblown.
If you're this superstar...
The force on that impact was unreal, guys.
She's back in full control now.
Big move coming.
Wait for it.
Well, that's any indication she's not taking any prisoners in this one.
This one's over, guys.
Unbelievable. This singles match is over. Now let's take a look back at these ladies in action.
I could watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. Hope everybody at home set those DVRs, because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic. Count yourselves lucky, people. You might watch WWE for years and only see a match that good
Here is
a
your
few
winner,
times.
Demon.
And there's your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, I can't believe the amount of punishment that had to be inflicted in order for those shoulders to stay down for the 3 count.
That main event may have raised more questions than provide answers. We'll find out next time. See you soon, everybody.